I want to play a quick game with you right now. By the end of this video, I am going to prove that your brain is actively lying to you. I'm going to test your memory with 5 simple everyday things, and I guarantee you will fail at least 2 of them. If you get even one of them wrong, it means a portion of your childhood memories never actually existed. Let's start with test number 1. Take a close look at your memory. What does Pikachu's tail look like? Picture it in your head right now. It's yellow, with a distinctive black tip at the end, right? You've seen it thousands of times on trading cards, TV shows, and video games. But here is the terrifying truth. You are completely wrong. Pikachu's tail has always been solid yellow. Completely, 100% yellow. There was never a black tip. Not in the 90s, not in the anime, and not on any official merchandise ever made. Now, let's move to test number 2. Picture the mascot from the board game Monopoly. Rich Uncle Pennybags. Top hat? Yes. White mustache? Yes. A fancy glass monocle over his eye, right? Wrong again. He has never worn a monocle in his entire history. Test number 3. Think of the famous chocolate bar, KitKat. How do you spell it? Is there a dash between Kit and Kat, like Kit-Kat? Thousands of people swear there used to be a hyphen. They remember seeing KitKat on the wrapper every time they bought one. But the truth is, it has always been spelled KitKat. One continuous word. No dash, ever. Test number 4. Think of the famous clothing brand, Fruit of the Loom. Picture their logo on the tag of your shirt. There's a pile of fruit like apples, grapes, and berries. And behind the fruit, is there a brown woven cornucopia basket? You probably remember seeing that basket your entire life. Millions of people do. In fact, many people learned what a cornucopia was solely because of this logo. Except Fruit of the Loom has never had a cornucopia in its logo. It was always just a plain pile of fruit sitting on nothing. If your brain is short-circuiting right now, don't panic. You aren't going crazy. You are experiencing a strange, mind-bending psychological phenomenon that affects millions of people across the globe. The Mandela Effect. The term was first coined back in 2009 by a paranormal researcher named Fiona Broom. She discovered that thousands of people vividly remembered civil rights leader Nelson Mandela dying in prison during the 1980s. They remembered news clips. They remembered his funeral on live broadcast. They even remembered emotional speeches given by his widow on TV. Except none of that ever happened. Nelson Mandela was released from prison, became president of South Africa, and actually passed away much later, in 2013. Millions of people shared a detailed memory of a death that literally never occurred. And it happens with iconic movie lines, too. Ask anyone for the most famous Star Wars quote, and they'll say, "Luke, I am your father." People quote it on t-shirts, in other movies, and in pop culture all the time. But Darth Vader never said that line. The real line is simply, "No, I am your father." Or what about Snow White? Everyone remembers the evil queen saying, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" Right? No, the actual line in the movie is, "Magic mirror on the wall." So why does this happen? Are we jumping parallel universes? Is the timeline splitting apart? Or is the Matrix glitching? As cool as those theories sound, scientists have a much simpler, yet far more terrifying explanation. Confabulation. Your brain is not a high-definition video camera. It is a storytelling machine. When a memory has a tiny missing piece, your brain absolutely hates having empty space, so it automatically fills in the gap with things that seem logical to it. You associate rich old men in tuxedos with monocles, so your brain forcibly draws one on the Monopoly man. You see Pikachu's black-tipped ears, so your brain automatically paints his tail to match. You see fruit, so your brain connects it to Thanksgiving cornucopias. Your brain literally rewrites history and then convinces you 100% that it's real. Now, time for test number 5, our final score check. Out of all these Mandela effects, Pikachu, Monopoly, KitKat, Fruit of the Loom, or Star Wars, which one completely broke your brain today? Be honest and drop your total score in the comments below. How many did you get wrong? Did you fail all 5, or did you somehow survive? Type your number right now. I reply to every single comment, so let's see who actually has a perfect memory.